Hello there and welcome to my new section of the channel. Me talking about news. Now, my name's ST. I'm not going to take up much of your time. And for my first article, something related to my channel as of late, is Fallout 4. Particularly, the Far Harbor DLC hype. Now, the Far Harbor will be not available next month, but the month after, for $25 roughly. So I've read. But people are going around and hyping it up that it's going to be even bigger than the Shivering Isles expansion way back in '07, I believe, that came with Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. Now, I love Fallout. I love Fallout maybe more than you watching this. But I do not believe it's going to be bigger than the Shivering Isles. Now, back then I was still in high school. And I enjoyed Oblivion. I enjoyed it way too much. Played way too much of my life into it. And when the DLC came around, my mind just exploded. Roughly for the same price, I believe. I think it was $20 to $25. Maybe a bit fuzzy in that detail. It's been a while. But you don't understand that that map was absolutely huge. Let me give you some scope here. Cyrodiil for Elder Scrolls 4 was giant, almost bigger than Skyrim. If people haven't played it, well, it's been a while, I don't blame you. And it's been dated. Now, that's just quite large. And between Cyrodiil and Skyrim, it's like quite a decent size difference. And there's not a lot more filled in Cyrodiil, in my opinion. And then the Shivering Isles took that giant map and it added a whole third to it. That big of a chunk. A whole third of the map size in a DLC. With enough content for, I remember my first playthrough on it being almost 25 hours long. On one DLC. 25 hours. That's truly something. With everything that was inside of that, I wasted 25 hours. That's a great deal for your money. Added a good, almost half a dozen weapon sets. Lots of armor. New locations. Well, pretty much a shitload of new quests, like so many. And on top of all that, again, you have a new collection system inside. You gotta get new stuff to get, etc. Now, why don't I believe this is for Fallout 4's Far Harbor? Well, DLC has changed in the last roughly 10 years. Let me put in perspective. So we just got Automatron for $10. In that DLC, we've got 4 weapons and a companion set. That's pretty darn good. I find it not a good buy. So for $25, we're going to get something equal in that Shivering Isles, which had a dozen weapon sets and a lot of other stuff for only $25. Only 2.5 times the price of Automatron. This is where I call a little bullshit. Not to mention, today's world, they can take, if they did have the size of the Shivering Isles DLC, the fact that most developers today cut it up into 3 to 5 pieces and can sell it individually for $10, making a much larger profit. This is why I don't believe Far Harbor is as big as Shivering Isles. I think some people are going around hyping it bigger than it actually should. Now, if I'm wrong, good. But if I'm right, well, not so good for me. Or you. But no matter. That's my piece I wanted to say on this. There'll be possibly more news in the future if this isn't received negatively by everyone who watched it. Thank you for your time. I'm ST, signing out, and thank you for watching.